Modern Horizons 2 is upon us, and the Fetchlands have already begun the race to the bottom. Jake and I have put together a lot of good information in this video. We're going to talk about the 5 enemy Fetchlands and what price we think that you should be targeting to get these for as cheap as possible. And the video starts right now. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters who power our channel. Check out our Patreon for monthly giveaways, exclusive content, and even a starring role in our fan fight series. Link in the description below. Shop at TCG Player using our link in the description below and directly help our channel. Hello and welcome to the day. Thank you for spending your time with us. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic. I am Joel. We are going to talk about Fetchlands. Yes, and the prices that you should be targeting to get these 5 cards for as little amount of your money as possible. But before we do, if you would, consider hitting like if you like the video by the end of it and hitting that dislike button if you don't. That really helps us out. Last week during his stream, Jake started talking about the prices that people should be targeting to get these Fetchlands for as cheap as possible.
This is where I want, at least in US dollars, for the fetches to end up. I want Marsh Flats and Arid Mesa to be between 17 and 20. I think that that would be a fine price for those cards. Like these, like the Misty and the Scalding, essentially the enemy fetches with blue, I think will get as low as $30, 30 to 35, hopefully. The Verdant, I think, should be around 20 to 25 bucks. And take screenshots. Just use on your computer print screen and take pictures of all of these cards. Go through, set benchmarks, and come back and be like, all right, Modern Horizons just came out. Let's look at those screenshots and see where those prices were. Let's take new screenshots a week later and compare those prices.
It's funny, the prices that he predicted in that stream have already almost come to pass, and we think they're going to go even lower. Let's take a look at these cards. So if you're not familiar, right here we have got Misty Rainforest. This is one of the 5 cards that we're going to be looking at today, one of the 5 enemy Fetchlands that are being reprinted in Modern Horizons 2. As you can see, this is the end of the list as far as the variants go. You've got your original Zendikar Misty Rainforest right here, and then from there, you've got 8 other versions that you can target to acquire this card. Now, 3 of these 8 all come from this set. You've got extended, you've got retro frame, and you've got regular border. Among these 3, you've also got foil variants and an etched foil variant of the Misty Rainforest retro frame. I bring all this up to say that there are a lot of variants of these cards. We've got 3 straight up, and then the foils just kind of put it over the top. That makes the base level version of this the cheapest, and that's what we're going to talk about today in this video, is the base level non-foil card. You just want to acquire these Fetchlands. Let's talk about the prices that they are right now and the prices that we, Jake and I personally, will be targeting. Jake couldn't shoot with me today, but we talked about this a lot over the weekend, and we both agreed that we put our minds together. We can make a good video to post on Monday that are really going to clue people in to what prices to target on these cards. So here we've got Misty Rainforest currently sitting at $39. Jake on his stream last week told everybody Misty Rainforest, Scalding Tarn, probably between 30 and 35, and then you go down from there when you're targeting Verdant Catacombs, and even further down for Arid Mesa and Marsh Flats. He said 30 to 35, and we're already seeing Misty Rainforest get down into that range. It's kind of crazy. At the end, we'll look at eBay so you can see some completed listings, some actual pre-sales completed of these cards, and they're just on the slide, on the descent, so that you can target them at a low value. Misty Rainforest currently around $39. Jake and I are going to be targeting $25 to $30 to acquire Misty Rainforest base level version non-foil. Again, we are talking about the very base level version of these cards so that we can just acquire them and have them in our collection, have 1 for our commander decks, have 4 for any constructed version that we want to play. We've got Misty Rainforest between 25 and 30, and the same is going to be said of Scalding Tarn. We've got about $38, $39 currently sitting for Scalding Tarn and Misty Rainforest, and this set isn't even quite out yet. We've just had pre-release weekend as I'm shooting this, and we're seeing these prices fall in real time. I'm sure that after we post this on Monday, prices are going to be even lower. Let us know down in the comments what price you're getting for Misty Rainforest and Scalding Tarn, because that's the main one that we're targeting, right? We've got $39 right now for Scalding Tarn. Again, $25 to $30 for both Misty Rainforest and Scalding Tarn. I would say if you can find a non-foil version of this border base level version for between 25 and 35. Target it, get it, snap it up. Let's talk about Verdant Catacombs. It's going to be a little bit lower. You can see right now that the pre-release price or the pre-sale price is about $38. I would think that Verdant Catacombs is going to get down into the 20 to 25 range. Jake agrees. This is the price that we want to be targeting Verdant. I think that this one's going to fall a little bit further, a little bit faster than Scalding Tarn and Misty Rainforest, just because this one normally feels like right in the middle as far as popularity, as far as need for this card from the player base. So target between $20 and $25 for Verdant Catacombs. Let's talk about the low end. We've got Marsh Flats coming in at about $23, $24 right now in pre-sale. I think that you want to target like 15 to 20 bucks on Marsh Flats. I think that these will be the ones, Marsh Flats and Arid Mesa, which you can see is currently at $23. These are going to be the ones that you're going to be able to snap off in the teens, hopefully. That's what we want to do here. Target these between like $15 and $20 so that we can get our play set of these while they're available. So those sort of represent the low end, Marsh Flats and Arid Mesa. We've got those around 23 bucks right now. Let's target those at 15 to 20. Verdant Catacombs is going to be right in the middle at right now it's at $38, but I think $20 to $25. We're going to be able to find non-foil copies of Verdant Catacombs for sure. Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, those are going to be the top end of this. Currently about 39, 40 bucks in pre-release to get these cards pre-ordered. But I think that as the race to the bottom starts, we're going to see these between $25 and $30, and that's when you should acquire them. Over on eBay, I looked at some completed listings of these base level versions of Misty Rainforest just to get a sense of if we're seeing day over day drop right now. And we kind of are. Seeing this sold June 13th. That's when I'm shooting this video right now. We're going to post it on the 14th. But this card sold today for $36. Buy it now, free shipping, straight up. We've got another one, $35, buy it now, free shipping. Here we've got a pack fresh Misty Rainforest, $33 was the bid, but this is best offer accepted, which means it went even lower than that. Somebody might have gotten 29, 30 bucks and said, okay, I'll bid that much on this Misty Rainforest. And the seller was like, okay, I just want to recoup the cost of my pre-release pack from this last weekend. And that's really the thing. Right now is the best time over the next 2 weeks to be looking for these cards to hit their rock bottom. We've got a bunch of pre-release players last weekend that all paid way over the normal price of a pre-release to go and participate in that event, maybe more than once. So anybody that opened Fetchlands that they don't need in that pre-release are going to start swarming eBay, are going to start putting them up on TCG Player just to get back some of their entry fee for that competition. You've also got to think that all of the boxes of this are going to be delivered over the next 7 days. People are going to be opening up their set boxes, their draft boxes, their collector boxes, seeing all of the variants, and these base level versions are going to be the ones that they throw up on the internet to recoup some of their losses so that they can target, foil etched old frame Fetchlands for their collection to be like, oh baby, I pulled a lotto ticket. I'll just liquidate all these cards that are like 30 bucks, getting my costs back a chunk at a time. I'll do it with these base level non-foil versions and that'll be great. We can take a look here at the market price of the Modern Horizons 2 base level variant of Misty Rainforest and watch as the price, since we knew that they were around, has just steadily dropped in pre-order. Dropped and dropped and dropped. We've got a market price low here of 30 bucks with our average of around 47. And that number seems to be going down and down and down, the average. I also thought it was interesting to look at the Modern Masters 2017 version of Misty Rainforest and see how a card that's basically the same, just the set symbol is different, has also seen a drop. Look at this, since April 5th, April 12th, all the way now into May and into June, we're going from 80s, 83s, mid 80s, all the way down into the mid 60s, with our low being around 60 bucks. What that shows me is that the price is dropping on these cards fast, and it's sort of causing all of the versions to drop as well. So who knows, maybe it's a great time to go and look at all of the other versions of the fetch that you're targeting and seeing, can I get a good price on this? Because people are sort of like panic selling it. So just to give you an at-a-glance view of exactly what we're talking about here, Misty Rainforest currently 39, we're targeting 25-ish. Scalding Tarn currently 39, we're targeting 25-ish. Verdant Catacombs is currently 37, but it's going to be in between Misty, Scalding, and Marsh and Arid. We're looking at 37 right now, we're targeting about 20 bucks. Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, both around 23 right now, and we are targeting $15 for each of these fetch lands. Over the next couple of weeks, Jake and I are going to be watching the prices of these 5 cards in particular, so make sure you're subscribed so that you see any videos we post about the prices of these and when to attack. Also, we like to randomly go live and discuss the prices of these cards with you in real time, so hit that notification bell so you know when that happens. Let me know down below what prices you have found these 5 cards at and any good leads you've got on the cheapest way to acquire these cards. Other than that, I'm tapped out. I'll catch you later.